Hi everyone. You're listening to 6-Minute English from Daily English Lessons. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Tom.
Tom, your friend Olivia called earlier. She said she can't make it to lunch today. Turns out she's having lunch with Mia instead.
Seriously, that's the third time they've eaten together this week. Are they becoming inseparable, or what?
Sounds like Tom's feeling a little jealous, often called the green-eyed monster, a feeling we get when someone we care about starts spending time with someone else. Jealousy is a complex emotion that humans have struggled with for centuries. It can damage friendships, destroy romantic connections, and has even led to tragic crimes. In today's episode, we'll dive into the topic of jealousy, what it is, why it happens, and introduce some useful expressions along the way.
Meanwhile, Olivia seems to be enjoying Mia's company more than mine today.
Jealousy isn't a pleasant emotion. Maybe this quiz question will distract you. The term green-eyed monster was made popular by William Shakespeare. But which of his plays does it come from? Is it A Romeo and Juliet? B. Hamlet? C. Othello?
I'll go with Othello.
Alright, Tom, I'll tell you the answer at the end. But first, here's psychologist Dr. Peter Lane on WordScience from the Daily English World Service, explaining why jealousy is often linked to romantic feelings.
Imagine being close to someone, a partner, friend, or family member, and then feeling insecure when someone else starts bonding with them, maybe getting friendly or flirting. This is not the same as envy, which is when you want what someone else has for yourself.
In romantic relationships, whether married or dating, jealousy is a common issue. Dr. Lane uses the phrase significant other to describe someone you're in a serious relationship with. It's natural to feel a rush of jealousy when someone flirts with your significant other. Flirting means playfully showing romantic interest, often not seriously. Dr. Lane also discusses how people often confuse jealousy with envy. If you envy someone, you might want their job, their home, or even their personality traits. Jealousy tends to involve a trio: you, someone you care about, and a third person, while envy usually involves just two people. Even though we can describe these feelings, they're often hard to manage in real life. Jealousy can lead people to behave in controlling ways, like snooping through messages or tracking who their partner talks to, and this usually harms the relationship. But unlike anxiety or obsessive-compulsive disorder, many people hesitate to get help for jealousy. So, what can be done to help those who struggle with it? Here's presenter Lily Grant talking to clinical psychologist Dr. Marcus Allen on WordScience.
If you could create the perfect cure for jealousy, what would it be? A magic tablet? A new therapy?
I'd suggest cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT), where people learn how to reduce those controlling habits and build more positive ways of thinking.
Unfortunately, as Dr. Allen says, there's no instant cure, no miracle pill to fix jealousy. Instead, CBT is the go-to method. It helps people rethink how they view emotional challenges and adjust how they respond to them. So instead of getting upset when your best friend hangs out with someone else, you can feel glad they're socializing and building new connections. That way, you don't have to deal with the pain of that green-eyed monster. Speaking of which, let's get back to our quiz. I asked earlier, in which Shakespeare play does the phrase green-eyed monster appear? My guess was Othello. Was I right?
My guess was Othello. Was I right?
Yes, Othello is correct. In the play, Othello's jealousy becomes so overpowering that he kills his wife Desdemona than himself. If only he had sought help. Let's go over the vocabulary we learned. And that's all for today's 6-Minute English. Join us again soon for more great topics and vocabulary at Daily English Lessons.
See you next time.